What up, YouTube? Right now we're in the box. I gotta tighten up these straps. I am in Woodstock, Virginia, not Woodstock, West Virginia. Straps are coming loose. That one's doing pretty good. Well, this one's kind of loose, so it's only one strap that I gotta tighten up. I'm gonna do that real quick, and then try and do this without getting my body parts in the way. I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay, so we're gonna look at it like that. So I'm just gonna tighten up the strap real quick, and then got some pretty cool facts to tell you about. I mean, coming back to this area, like Virginia, West Virginia, South, Midwest. All these places have a lot of really cool history, and I love it. So we're going to go ahead and do that cool, fun, historical fact about this little town, Woodstock, Virginia. I said in my previous video, for West Virginia, it's not West Virginia. Sometimes you can get into the Virginias, you don't know West Virginia, or you're in Virginia. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I'm going to tighten up the strap. I'm going to do a pre-trip, and then we're going to get into some fun facts about Woodstock, Virginia. Oh, tomorrow I'm buying a GPS tomorrow. I've about had it with that damn phone. I'm over it. I'm trying to get this thing prop up, but I don't think it's going to. Oh wait, you know what? Look, no hat. All right, cool. So tomorrow I'm buying an actual trucker GPS, a Garmin. I go with Garmin because that's what they specialize in. Tighten this bad boy up. Okay. They specialize in making GPS for vehicles, trucks, and or boats. So we got that strap tightened up. We're good to go. It's pretty heavy stuff. These are, I think these are like some super heavy duty trash bags. We got them. I wish they would have just loaded us. I think, yeah, we're pushing about 6,000 pounds. 2 more would have put us right at max weight. So, all right, I'm gonna get everything else settled out. And do the pre-trip, and we're gonna get into the cool facts. Cool facts, fun facts, historical facts. This one's a really deep historical fact. There's more to share about this town. One of them that I really enjoyed and I thought would be nice to share. This is what I'm about to share, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Okay, what up? We are getting ready to check the oil. I didn't idle too much last night. I didn't get cold. Already, it wasn't too hot last night. It was actually perfect. It was a little humid last night, but it wasn't bad. I cranked the air on probably maybe about 20-30 minutes, and then I have my window cracked down a little bit. I'm gonna check the oil. This oil is finally looking a little dirty, so I'm guessing we're gonna be having an oil change coming up here pretty quick. But this truck is so solid. I love this truck. This little truck is solid. We do need to get the fuel filters done. I think that's why it's kind of like lagging on me. Feels like it's bogging out. But I'm gonna tell my boss about that after this is said and done with. I gotta get home for my niece's graduation, so I'm not gonna say nothing. The truck's running fine. I just don't think it likes New York for some reason. It just does not want to run right. Like, it's not terrible, like where the engine is being damaged or there's something else going on. It's just, I don't know what it is. I think the fuel filter has a lot to do with that, but not 100% sure. I want to check the transmission fluid. But I think it's just harder because, okay, diesels love air. They love to run off air. So the more airflow they get, the better they run. Pardon me. Okay, I'm back. I had to get to. Now, I also need to get the transmission dipstick cap. They get that fixed. But tomorrow, I'm buying a damn GPS. I about damn had it with this stupid phone. This freaking phone, using everything on phone GPS, and I'm done. I've had it with this crap. And it's not against my boss. It's just he's got to do what's cheapest for him, and I get it. But I'm also the captain of this ship, so I'm gonna do what's best for me. I'm gonna get me a GPS and run everything off my GPS, my ELD, and then I'm just gonna use the work phone for what I need it for. So, like stuff like this, taking pictures. Transmission fluid is good. Oh, I gotta check that one more time. I'm not confident in it. God, eggs and bacon smells good. Crackle Barrel's just down the road. Alright, so I'm going to add some transmission fluid to it. I want to overfill it. So let's go over to the box with the transmission fluid. I'm not going to add too much, maybe a quart. Let's see, so going on here, we got the windshield wiper cleaner. What do we got here? Motor oil. Rotella's the best stuff to get. What is this? 50/50 automatic. Is this automatic transmission fluid? Yes, it is. All right. Which one has already been opened? This one. Right. The best thing you could do ever in trucking: make sure all your fluids are in good shape. Sorry, I didn't mean to get you guys that close to me, but gotta do what I gotta do. Always make sure your fluids are in order. Okay, so I gotta climb up here and get this, but I gotta get the dipstick. I mean, not the dipstick, the funnel. So let's see, where is the funnel at? Let's see, get to see my messy living space. There it is. It's right in here. Right here. All right. This is why it's important for you parents to teach your children how to do stuff like this, because say they want to be a truck driver. This is part of what being a truck driver is, knowing things about your vehicle. So that there's a funnel, that there's a transmission filler upper nozzle. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put some transmission fluid. I'm not sure if I can record. Maybe I can. Maybe I'll be able to get a good shot of this. Let's see. Off the radiator if it's not too hot. Oh, diggity, 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 diggity. All right, man, we're gonna get a good shot of this. All right, hold your horses for a second. And always double, triple check the fluid that you're putting in is the correct fluid for the correct part of the vehicle you're trying. Okay, so the oil, make sure it's the oil. This is transmission fluid. Read the bottle. It'll say transmission fluid, automatic transmission fluid. I wish I had a 10-speed, but yes, it will usually say. Okay, so all you youngsters, if you don't know how to do this, or parents that you haven't taught your kids how to do this, get your ass up and teach your kids how to do shit like this. It's very important. Get them off the damn phone, pretty much. Okay, now what I'm going to do is try not to make a mess. Okay. So now what we do is we get the dipstick. This is your dipstick. Stick it back in there. Okay, then you're going to want to check it again. At this point, because the transmission is cold, you want to see a little good wet spot right there at the cold line. You don't want to see it too dry. So, it's cool. I may have overdone it. I think we're good. Shit. Let me dip it again. You don't want to overfill it because then you could damage the what you gonna call it? What the heck do you call it? The gasket. You can ruin the gasket that's around the that seals up the transmission fan. I'm going to fire it up and let the transmission warm up a little bit. Hold up. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm heating up the engine, which is going to heat up the transmission. I can get a better reading of how much transmission fluid I've got in there. So what I'll do is start heating up and breaking it down. It'll start breaking it down, and that's when you can get a better reading of that stuff. And you always, also when you're doing your pre-trips, you always want to check your hub seals. Your hub seals got motor oil. That's what you put in there. The same oil you put in the engine, the same oil you put in your hub seals. You always want to make sure those aren't leaking. If these are leaking bone dry, these ones you can't check because they're solid shut. Oh wait, can you? Oh yeah, there it is. Somebody painted over it, I think. Oh no, you can't. Well, this is a solid hub, so you can't really check the hub seal on this one. But if you're having issues, you'll know because then you'll see a bunch of oil right here. So that looks like this wheel was already welded shut. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Everything looks good. I'm going to go ahead and shut the engine off and I'll check the transmission again. Get rolling. Oh, fun facts coming up. Don't let me forget. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and check it out again. So yeah, this stuff takes a little extra time, but it's worth every second every extra second that it takes. Because you do not want to break down somewhere you ain't got nowhere to pull off to the side of the road for. Okay, so alright, so we're looking good on the transmission fluid. Yeah, we're looking pretty solid on that. And next is going to be the the coolant. So this right here, I need to get a new cap for it or a whole new dipstick. So that's what's got to go down. So we still got to get that done. The air filter and the fuel filter definitely need to be worked on. Preventive maintenance is always the best maintenance. But I'm telling you, man, I've seen some dudes broke down in places that you don't got no room to do anything. There's no room for nothing. So, and you just broke down in the way. So, that's a bad spot to be in because, as you know, truck drivers are guilty before proven innocent when it comes to accidents. That ain't fair, because I know that if we started holding regular Class C drivers to the same standard as a CDL driver, y'all wouldn't be driving like a bunch of idiots. I think commercial vehicle education should be enforced in these driving schools. I think everybody should be at least required to take some sort of course for a certain amount of time in commercial driving awareness, how to behave on the highway with a semi-truck or a bigger truck, a commercial vehicle. I think that would help out a lot with putting accidents down, the number of accidents down to its lowest level. But I honestly really don't think that would work either, because hold on, let me get this damn thing adjusted here. Okay, I don't think that would work either. I mean, it sounds like a good idea. It sounded good in my head. I agreed with it. But you can't fix stupid. So there's always going to be them stupid bastards out there that are just entitled to think that they could do whatever the fuck they want. Well, you know what I say to you, little entitled assholes? That's what I say to you guys. Well, anyways, we're going to get into the cool fun fact of the day over here in Woodstock, Virginia. Okay, so I just want to show the little landscape here for a little bit before I get into that. Let me shut my door. Man, these eggs and bacon smells fire, dude. So we're gonna take a little walk down here. I think this is new housing, but this is, I mean, look at this. This is so cool. So, in this town, what had happened is Woodstock, Virginia. I took notes, so I'm just gonna hold off until I get to my notes, because I don't want to tell this all wrong. But look at this, cool, quiet. You know, you still got your knuckleheads. I want to cruise around with an extra loud exhaust, but you know what? You don't hear people bumping out with some crazy ass music. I mean, yeah, dude, some people got some cool ass sound systems, and if I had one, I'd rock it too. But they don't have like what is it called? They don't have like surrounding awareness, you know? Like, they can't tell that, hey, I'm pulling up to a nice quiet area, maybe I shouldn't be rocking my music so loud. You don't hear none of that here in California. My gosh, dude, if you're allowed, I'm pretty sure it's been done. You bring a freaking boombox into a library, dude, somebody would bring it and bump it as loud as they freaking can, because California people are rude, excluding me. I'm a pretty nice guy. I can tell you, like, there's a lot of California is awesome. I love it. California people, we're cool people. But some of my fellow Californians have gone a little flipping nutsos. But look at these new little houses. These are cool little condos. So I'm actually thinking and considering moving somewhere, and right now it's a toss-up. Well, it's not even really a toss-up because I've only thought about moving to Ohio. Ohio or Virginia could be a cool spot. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but there was these two little, they were twin sisters, and they're from West Virginia or Virginia. I don't remember their names, but they were the funniest two sisters. Oh man, these little old sisters, they'd go at each other, man. Their daughter, I think, yeah, their daughter or their son would put them up on YouTube. Man, I'd be on the road watching these two old ladies go at it. But they're from this area. I don't know exactly this area where I'm at, but they're from Virginia or West Virginia. I can't remember, but if they happen to see this video, or if anybody knows who I'm talking about, go ahead and drop a thumbs up in the comment section, because those two little old ladies were funny. But anyways, we're gonna go back, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you a cool little story about this spot. What? Look at this entire parking lot, right? Okay. Oh man, I wonder if this is where the kids get picked up for school. I better get the hell out of here. Okay, so I'm gonna get back in the truck and I'll tell you some cool little facts. But look at that, look. This is cool. Cool little landscape. So back to the truck, pre-trip is done. I don't know, there's like a couple of vehicles parked here, and both of them have kids with them, so I'll go ahead and do this. So yeah, look at my little Cummins. Isn't she purty? Right. Drop the hood down. Wait. Pick up my trash. I don't leave trash around, so yeah. Nice little engine. Yep, she's a freight shaker. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot more driving in this one. Maybe I'll stop. I have plenty of time. If I see a cool spot, check out. Damn hand again, that damn hand. Damn it. I can't get away from it. Sorry. That was a journey. Alright. Man, we're already 23 minutes into this video. Shit. Let me start this thing up first. It's a little hot. It's not even hot. It's humid. It's humid. I gotta. Okay. So, fun facts about Woodstock, Virginia, not West Virginia. Woodstock, Virginia. So it's the fourth oldest town in the state. It was established in 1761. It's got connections to George Washington and the direct involvement in its charter to the Fighting Parson. Now, if you don't know what the Fighting Parson is, that's when like people from the church, like pastors, especially pastors and preachers or whatever their title was, left the church to go fight in the Revolutionary War. And Pastor John Peter Gabriel Muhlenberg is the one that gave a legendary speech or sermon declaring there is a time to pray and a time to fight. Now, that was a great speech. However, he took this out of the Bible. I don't remember exactly what book or verse, but it is in fact in there. What up, folks? I'm in Timberville, Virginia, at a rest area. I don't remember the exit number. My apologies. But I mean, check this out. Once in a while, I like to stop and check out some cool wet rest areas if I see them. It's a pretty cool spot. It's freaking gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love what I do for a living. I mean, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Hear the birds chirping, and the ambience of the location is just the squirrels. Oh man, this is. What's up, buddy? Oh, they're chasing each other. Look at that. Get him, girl. Get him. Get him, girl. She's like, "You got a girlfriend?" He said, "No." She said, "You do now." They're gonna get him. Well, there they go. Oh, almost fell over on my face. All kinds of squirrels, everything. Squirrels are just everywhere around here. I mean, this is cool. Very little guy over there. Nice little barbecue area. You can picnic and barbecue. See? Okay, so I found this thing at a truck stop, and I'm going to buy it. I don't know if I'm going to buy it tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm buying a GPS. I've already said that. Apologize if I'm repeating myself, but look at this. Yeah, I need an actual trucker GPS. So I'm over it, over the phone stuff. But this thing that I found, it takes butane. It's like one of them camping stoves that, like, it uses propane, but this one uses butane. It's like 40 bucks. I want to say 40, 50 bucks. But tomorrow I'm buying a trucker GPS, so I'm not going to be able to buy it tomorrow because I'm still playing catch up on my bills, but everything will work out for whatever reason it needs to work out for. So, as far as this little channel goes, it's picking up some speed, man. 43 subscribers. Thank you guys for watching and sticking around. Stupid hand. Yeah, thanks for watching and sticking around. There'll be stuff like this. The channel is very random. I have no set schedule. I see something cool, I pick up and I record. On other news, I do have a camera coming in the mail. It should be there by the time I get home. I'm supposed to be home by the 26th. My niece's graduation. I'm proud of her, so I'm gonna mention it 1,000 freaking times in my video. My little niece is graduating high school. She's going on to the next step in life, a very important step for a teenage person to move up to. It's adulthood. It's time where you're gonna fuck around and you're gonna find out. But that's a learning process. That's how we're molded and shaped, by trial and error and our mistakes. So, again, one last shot at this beautiful scenery. You can hear the trucks taking off, man. The rumbling from their smokestacks. It's just awesome. I got my little box truck, and eventually will be an owner of my own box truck. That's right. I'm dead set. I'm going to own my own box truck. I'm going to succeed, and it's not going to be all peaches and cream. It's not going to be all rainbows and sunshines. It's going to be hard, treacherous, long hours, long weeks out of the road, but I'm down for it. It's what I signed up for, and I'm gonna get it. So next time you see me, you'll be out of the windshield looking at the road. What up, folks? I'm over here just outside of Chattanooga. I'm gonna try and pronounce this, but it's not gonna come out pretty. So I'm in Ottawa, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it. Tennessee. I'm just getting out real quick for a stretch. Just parked off of the scenic route. I gotta grab some water. I make use of these little teas, little tea packets. This, I get these right here. They're good. I mean, I try to drink more of these than I do sodas. So one packet will give me at least 3 or 4 drinks if I don't accidentally pour too much. But I'm gonna go outside and check out the scenery, walk around a little bit. Show you guys. You know what? We'll give this little truck a break. We'll shut her off for a little bit. Let her relax. Taking care of this old girl, man. She's a good truck. Damn good truck. So, this is the drive we got ahead of us. A lot of mountains, a lot of green. My allergies seem to be at an ultimate high right now. Jeez. I think there's a little side road right here. Fence. Looks like a postcard. Yeah, just this forest, man. So I think we're gonna pull in to Georgia tonight about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I'm gonna try and wait to eat until I pull in and shut down for the night. So, yeah, just taking a walk. I got so much shit that runs through my mind. By the time I'm ready to speak about it, I don't even know what the heck. Oh, okay. So these autonomous trucks that are coming out, Mother Trucker did a really good good video. He does a really good job on giving us the news. His channel's Mother Trucker. He's talking about these autonomous trucks and all these companies that are going to take them. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Well, they're going to do what they're going to do, right? You know. I'll set you down. I'll have to get tired. But yeah, they're going to. These big pocketed folks are going to do. Well, these deep pocket folks, they're going to do what they want to do. I just don't see it working out too well for anybody. I mean, how are you going to take a truck driver out of a truck? That's why I like this small little company I made, man. I don't gotta worry about this cat folding under money. You know, he might, I could be wrong, but I don't really see it happening. I'm pretty confident in that because, for one, how much are these autonomous trucks gonna cost? You know, it's a weird situation. Autonomous trucks. There's so many things that these things are going to be able to do. There's going to be a lot of accidents. And all these people bitching and complaining about truck drivers, they're going to wish that we were back out on the road again. I don't have to worry about nothing. I ain't going nowhere. Pretty soon I'm going to own my own truck, and I sure in the hell ain't buying nothing electric. Sure the hell won't ever see me in a Tesla or a Prius. Oh, I forgot to grab my water. I'm a good old American combustible engine, oil dripping, grease loving, fuel loving American. So I don't want any of that electric crap, robots, crap like that. Man, they should have just stopped that PlayStation. But we're gonna get going here pretty quick. Yeah, I'm not trying to pull it too late because I cannot park on site. So it's a good habit to get into. There's my hand. It's a good habit to get into to ask the broker if he could check and see if there is on-site parking. It'll save you a lot of headache. And you'll be able to prepare. If you do pull in and there's no parking, you could probably get a spot close to a facility. So now that I have that in mind, the broker did tell me that there was a few spots, not on site, but close enough. All these guys worry about is a load going to be there on time? But I wish I could park on site. That'd be great. I just get up and check in and I'm there, but I'm gonna have to find something close by. Oops. Throwing water everywhere. So there's really nothing going on with this little town. It says on Google, it says it famously served as the county seat of Tennessee's only bankrupt county. Okay, and it's got a golf course, and I guess it's got a lot of vibrant restaurants. So that's all right. You guys do what you do. So yeah, I'm just not for these autonomous trucks at all. I think it's just a bad idea. I think if if safety was a big concern, this is not the answer. Autonomous trucks is far from the answer. Unmanned 80,000 pound vehicles plus around human drivers is not the answer. So stop and seek professional help. I'm just kidding. It just blows my mind. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old for this technology that's coming out. I got no clue. I got no answers. Okay. So, yeah, let's get on the road. I'm getting everything set up. Tomorrow's the day, baby. Tomorrow is the day. I'm getting my GPS and I gotta screw with this damn phone no more. Oh, I'm so happy. Alright, let's kick it. Let's kick it into gear. Let's turn and burn. What up, folks? We're over here in Georgia, Cartersville to be exact. And no, I'm not copying nobody. I just decided to say that. It is currently 8:32. We are due to pull in close to our destination because we can't sleep on site. It's a Cisco delivery. They're like Walmart, super strict, and so I gotta be there. I gotta get as close as I can. But delivery's at 8:30. Check this out. Check out the sky. It's beautiful. Look at the sky. Look at that. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. So I'm also hoping that this route that this is taking me on isn't like one of them 2-lane highways. I don't want to deal with that for the rest of my night. For the rest of the night. I got 35 miles left to go. It's 80 degrees out. Humidity is up to 70%. It didn't feel like it. I got out for a quick second, but so let's go check out this beautiful. Pardon me while I die. But let's check this route out. I've never been on it. I'm hoping it's not a 2-lane highway like I dealt with in Kentucky. So. I'm gonna start praying on the way. I'm gonna plug in my lights. Everything's situated here. Turn on. up, everybody? We are pulled off in Acworth, Georgia. I'm about 45 minutes away from delivery. 27 miles roughly. Delivery is at 8:30. I'm saying this just because I gotta remind myself. I gotta get up in the morning. So I figure I get out of here by 7. I'll get there right on time or just in time. But if I leave at 6:30, I'll be a little early, which will be good. What else? Getting ready to make dinner. I got the mashed potatoes. I hate that light. So these mashed potatoes, these are the roasted garlic mashed potatoes. These are fire. These are so good. And then I'm gonna have me some gourmet roasted chicken cup of noodle soup. That's what's for dinner tonight. It's humid here. Let's really check. I want to check and see where the humidity's at. I mean, it's looking at 78 degrees. Rain is coming. 72% humidity. So I don't know what the hell dew point means. But that's what we're looking at. Some rain is supposed to be coming tonight at anywhere from 10 to 11 o'clock. Yeah, other than that, man, we're gonna be chilling. Something I was thinking about when I was cruising here. Pandora, they have this, it's like a 90s rock station. I think it's called Plush. They've been playing all these songs, man, that I remember from my childhood up to my teens. And it's just it's amazing how big of an influence music has. I mean, in life and just general in the world. I mean, you think of a song and it will dig up any memory that you have in your mind that you haven't even thought about in years. And that's what was going on with me today. I'm cruising, man, and I'm just hearing these songs one after the other, just like, man. And it just started bringing up memory after memory. Good memories, some bad, but it's just how powerful music is. That's it. Music is so powerful. It will last within your mind, within your soul, your entire life. And, you know, so Sublime did a remake of a song. And it pretty much sums it up what music is. And it's supposed to... You're not supposed to feel any pain, but in a way, you do. It's like a good and evil with music. It'll bring up some good, really good memories. And it'll bring out a really good time. But it'll also bring up some bad memories, some sad times, some struggle times, some dark times. Music's very powerful, but it's whatever we feed our soul is how we have our impression throughout the day. So, I don't know. Listen to some music that brings out good and positive memories. And if one strikes home that's just a sad memory, well then, you know, stop what you're doing, take that time, and be sad for a minute. And then the next song comes on, crank that son of a bitch up and rock the hell out, dude. Just, you know, that's how I get through my days, man. I got a lot of pain from my past, a lot of hurt throughout life. 42 years old, you're going to feel a lot throughout life. A lot of heartbreak, a lot of heartache, a lot of struggle. The reality of life. And the reality of the fact that I'm not getting any younger, I'm getting older, and it's going by faster. So I enjoy this time out on the road. I enjoy these videos. But it is dinner time, and I'm starving. So, until tomorrow morning, to be continued. Talk to y'all later. And safety. Alright, Mr. Durka. How come you got your porta potty locked, brother? That ain't right. It ain't good for business. You should have your porta potty unlocked. Walmart's going off.